Is that what you think? You think you're just gonna crush the rock? It doesn't matter what you think!
What's happening, guys? Supernova back with another video, and I'm making this video today because I'm just so sick and tired of every time Digital Foundry comes out with a comparison video between PS5 and Xbox Series X. We always get this stupid back and forth where one side claims that their machine is better because it ran at a higher frame rate, while the other one claims that theirs is better because theirs actually had a higher resolution, and at the end of the day, none of it fucking matters. None of it. Like, it's cool for Digital Foundry to give us the numbers. It's cool to have the numbers. But at the end of the day, the numbers don't fucking matter. They don't. Because the performance of these machines is so similar that if Digital Foundry didn't tell you which one is running at a higher resolution, you would not know. If Digital Foundry didn't tell you which one had a higher frame rate, you would not know. Unless the frame drops are just out of fucking control, the experiences for the most part are going to be identical. Damn near identical. Not enough of a difference for the experience to be better or worse on one of the consoles. Like, for example, there's a bunch of instances where PS5 is holding a more stable 60 frames, and the Series X either will drop about 10 frames or so, or it drops more often than the PS5, right? But it's not dropping so much or so often that the experience on PS5 is in any way better than the experience on Series X. And likewise, a lot of times in those instances where PS5 has the more locked 60 frames, the Series X is running at a higher resolution. But the difference in resolution between what their Series X is and where the PS5 is so imperceivable to the human eye that the experience on Series X is in no way better than the experience on PS5. They are essentially the same thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up some examples of video comparisons they've done in the past, and I'm going to block what the consoles are, and I'm going to block the little graphs and shit so you can just see the videos playing in the background, and you tell me if you can see a difference in performance. Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to see a difference when it comes to resolution because I'm only outputting the video in 1080p, but we can watch for the frame drops, right? Because Digital Foundry will make a big deal about how one game is locked at 60 and one game is kind of up and down and all over the place, right? So watch these videos and see if you see any type of noticeable difference in frame rate. Something that would make you say, oh, I want to play that version of the game versus that version, right? Also, see if you can tell which one is the PS5 and which one is the Series X, because I guarantee you cannot. And anyone says they can is fucking lying. There's a reason that when Digital Foundry wants to point out the differences that they've seen, they have to do fucking 800 times zoom to look at the shadows of the whiskers of a fucking cat all the way in the goddamn back. That's not even in the foreground, right? They gotta look at ridiculous shit that you can't see this shit. They sit there just fucking zooming in, just sitting around saying, enhance, enhance, like they're the fucking CSI.
Hold on.
Enhance.
Yeah, I got it.
Zoomify. More. Right there.
Great. Now we can go outside and arrest that fucking car door.
Okay, enhance 75.
If we lose this guy because you and your boyfriends want to play high-tech cyber spy, I swear to God.
Hey guys, I got a reflection here.
Enhance. Execute a vector graph.
I am. Bingo.
What is the point of all this? We are wasting time here. Gitch, shut it down.
No gitch. Zoom and pan.
Okay.
Wait for it. Stop, right there. Spin it up, 716.
I'm on it.
Rotate. De-rotate. Nice, Brisby. Pull it up. Lay up the alpha channel.
You guys fuck this up, you're gonna have to suck a Geek Squad's dick just to get another job.
Pull the B56.
There it is.
Touchdown. Okay. Let's go inside.
Certainly cannot.
No, he's onto something.
Here. Applying the cat burglar's algorithm. There.
Shit, there's not enough light.
From me to you, go fuck yourself.
Like, shit's just ridiculous, the shit that they're looking at, and how far and how much they're zooming in. Like, you're not gonna notice that, you're not gonna see that. But anyway, first I'm gonna put up Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Now, in this comparison between Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, I can tell you that one of them is dropping by up to an additional 10 frames per second. Can you tell which one it is? I couldn't look at one and say, oh, that's the one I want to play, versus the other. They both look like the same exact game, running the same, to me. And here we go with some of that patented Digital Foundry enhanced bullshit. 800 times zoom on these fucking leads. All for what? That one on the left flickers a little bit more or some shit? Like, what are they showing us here? And does it fucking matter? No! And I know some asshole's gonna be sitting at home like, oh, the one on the left is clearly running at a higher frame rate, or the one on the right is clearly running at a higher frame rate. Really? Because I guarantee if I came up to you and said 50-50 shot, tell me which one's running at a higher frame rate. If you get it wrong, you get docked pay for an entire fucking year. You'd say, no thank you, sir. I'll be on my fucking way. And if the differences aren't big enough for you to be willing to take that bet, then they don't fucking matter. In order for them to matter, the difference should be so undeniably visible that it's like, oh, clearly that's the one that's running at a lower frame rate, or clearly that's the one that's at a lower resolution. But that's not the case with any of these fucking comparisons. Not a single one. So if a game comes out and Digital Foundry does their comparison and it runs at a higher frame rate on PS5, PlayStation guys that come out and are like, yo, our game's better, it runs at a higher frame rate. How much higher? Is it so much higher that you can visibly tell the difference between PS5 and Series X without slowing it the fuck down? When it's running in real time, can you tell the difference? No? Then shut the fuck up! Or an Xbox guy, if it's running at a higher resolution on the Xbox Series X. How much higher? Is it so much higher that you can visibly notice the difference without Digital Foundry having to tell you what the pixel count is? No? Then shut the fuck up! If the differences are so imperceptible that you could not tell which version is which, then the numbers don't matter. And you need to stop using the numbers for console war bullshit. Because there's lots of things you could use for console war bullshit, but these numbers sure as shit are not one of them. Having a slightly imperceptibly higher frame rate is nothing to fucking brag about. Having a slightly imperceptibly higher resolution is nothing to brag about. So stop fucking bragging about it. And stop watching these assholes at Digital Foundry so you can get these numbers, so when the numbers favor you, you can then use them to try to brag about something that you needed those assholes to tell you was better on your machine in the first place because you could not fucking tell the difference. Then what are you bragging about? I'm just so tired of seeing this shit every time there's a Digital Foundry video. Every fucking time. This side's gonna brag about whatever numbers are higher for them, then that side's gonna brag about whatever numbers are higher for them, even though the overall experience is damn near fucking identical. And it just makes zero sense to me. It's like, you're bragging that your shit is pretty much the same? Cool fucking story, bro. Congratulations. It's so fucking stupid. It is beyond fucking stupid. And look, I can keep going on with comparison after comparison. I have clips from Avengers I can use. I have clips from Resident Evil 8 that I can use. I was planning on putting a bunch of those clips in this video, but I just looked and realized this video is almost already 10 minutes. And I think I've already made my point. I don't need to make a 30-minute video showing side-by-side comparisons where it's essentially the same fucking game running and looking the same. The whole point of this video is the next time Digital Foundry makes a comparison video, a side-by-side comparison video, showing Xbox Series X versus PS5, if the difference is so small that you cannot tell just by looking, then do me a favor, just shut the fuck up. Don't brag about it, because it's nothing. You're bragging about nothing. Like, if you want to watch Digital Foundry videos because you're interested in seeing how the machines run, great. If you're watching them so you can see if your machine is at a higher resolution or a higher frame rate, so you can then use that information to score petty console war points, and not even good console war points, like I'm not above console war, alright? So if you're gonna go out there in console war, at least try to fucking throw some haymakers, hit them with some fucking, uppercuts. Bragging about minuscule differences in frame rate or resolution, that's not even a jab. I wouldn't even consider it scoring a point. You get like a fraction of a percent of a point. Like, it's next to nothing. It's so unbelievably stupid. And I'm just so tired of seeing it. Every time Digital Foundry makes a video, each side's gonna go, and whatever number favors them, they're gonna brag about that number, even though the games run fucking identical. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video now, because like I said, I could easily make this a 30-minute video, a 40-minute video of just me regurgitating the same fucking information and showing you video clips that make the same point. But I'm pretty sure I already accomplished the goal of making that point earlier. So with that said, that's all I got for you guys on this one. And that's the video, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you sexy sons of bitches on the next Supernova.